The White Lotus is known for its luxurious setting, dark humor, and most importantly, its shocking deaths. But as we gear up for Season 3, the question on everyone's mind is, who's next? Which character is going to make it out alive? And who's in serious danger this time? In this video, we're diving deep into the most popular fan theories and clues, trying to predict which guests and staff will meet a grim fate. Stay tuned as we break down the most shocking possibilities and who might not make it through this season's twisted drama. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. The stakes of Season 3. Every season of The White Lotus has given us new characters, each with their own tangled issues and hidden secrets. What's been constant, though, is the inevitable deaths, often leaving us wondering, who's next? From Season 1's shocking end to Season 2's jaw-dropping finale, the series has built a reputation for killing off characters that on the surface seem like they're in the clear. The best part? These deaths aren't random. They often reflect a deeper narrative. The show's creator, Mike White, uses death to underline themes of privilege, greed, and the facade of wealth. Season 3 promises to take it even further, placing more characters in high-stakes situations. Whether it's the privileged guests or the well-meaning staff, no one is safe from the drama, and the show never hesitates to pull the rug out from under us. So who do we think is going to survive this time, and who might fall victim to the drama and intrigue of the White Lotus? Who's in danger? Let's take a look at some of the key characters who might not make it through the season. The reckless guests. The new set of characters this season are a fresh batch of wealthy, jet-setting tourists, each bringing their own baggage to the resort. Think of them as a mix of Season 1's obnoxious guests and the more complicated characters of Season 2. But while they may seem charming at first, history has taught us that the more affluent, entitled, and self-absorbed they are, the more likely they are to end up in danger. One standout theory is that the younger, more reckless characters will have the hardest time surviving. Their carelessness and lack of self-awareness make them prime targets for some sort of karmic retribution, whether it's the result of an illicit affair, a hidden criminal past, or simply too many secrets left unresolved. These characters might find their fates sealed in the most unexpected ways. The control freak parents. Next, we have the overbearing parents, typically rich, controlling, and unaware of the chaos they've created for their children. Season 2 introduced us to a family whose emotional and financial manipulation led to disaster. Expect this theme to continue in Season 3, with more characters trying to control their families in a world of excess and indulgence. The theory is that one of these controlling parents may not survive, either as a direct result of their actions or due to the growing tensions within their families. Will a family member take drastic action to protect themselves from their oppressive grip? The interpersonal dynamics are key here, and a death stemming from emotional abuse or hidden resentments would align perfectly with the show's recurring themes of self-destruction. The staff, trapped by wealth. We can't forget the staff, who have always been crucial to the White Lotus's narrative. Staff members often bear the brunt of the tourists' entitled behavior, and many have faced tragedy or downfall by the end of each season. In Season 3, there could be a particular focus on the servers, cleaners, and managers who have been pushed to their limits by the luxury hotel setting. A popular theory is that a staff member will be caught in a deadly situation as a result of their interactions with the guests, either becoming an innocent victim of someone else's crime, or perhaps driven to extreme actions due to the pressures of working in such an environment. Given the rising tensions among the guests and their increasing demands, the staff may have to face the consequences of their own desires and mistakes. One of them could make an unfortunate mistake, and we all know how the White Lotus loves to reveal a seemingly harmless character's darker side. A major character death. Now, let's zoom in on some of the more established characters who could meet an untimely death in this season. The biggest question of all is, who will die first? Will it be one of the older characters, or will it be someone we least expect? Let's look at a few major possibilities. The Old Guard. If we're talking major risks, the seasoned characters from previous seasons, especially those who have been through emotional turmoil, are at risk of falling victim to the show's signature surprise death. A major theory circulating is that one of the older, more established characters will face the consequences of their actions from previous seasons, which will catch them off guard. Their presence has always been a key source of tension, and their lack of self-awareness could be their undoing. One prominent theory is that the wealthy and manipulative characters from the earlier seasons, perhaps someone with deep financial or personal ties, will be caught in an explosive situation that leads to their death. These deaths tend to serve as a way to highlight the darker, more dangerous consequences of wealth and power. The Red Herring. Another common theory for the White Lotus is the Red Herring, a character who seems safe but is hiding something dangerous. This could be someone who initially appears innocent, but is hiding dark secrets that eventually catch up with them in a violent or tragic way. This character could be linked to the younger, reckless crowd we mentioned earlier, or even one of the hotel staff who's hiding their true motivations. Given that the show loves to subvert our expectations, there's a strong possibility that this Red Herring character will be the one who ultimately dies, shocking everyone, including the audience. They could be killed as a consequence of their own actions, or they could be the victim of a larger, more twisted plan involving other characters who want to protect their secrets. Why these theories make sense? What makes these theories so compelling? Well, The White Lotus has always been a show about masks. Characters hide their true selves beneath layers of charm, privilege, and status. But every mask eventually cracks, revealing the true darkness beneath. The show loves to expose how the rich and powerful are just as flawed as the rest of us, if not more so. By examining the personal dynamics of the guests and staff, these theories tap into the fundamental themes that have kept viewers coming back season after season. So guys, who do you think won't make it out of The White Lotus Season 3 alive? Is it the entitled, reckless guests, the manipulative family members, or someone from the hotel staff? One thing is for sure, death is coming for someone, and it's going to be shocking. Let us know your theories in the comments below, and if you're as excited as we are to find out who survives, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all the latest updates on The White Lotus and other shows you love.